All right, Matt. So third full season at the helm, and you guys set out to make the playoffs this year, and you accomplished that. When you look back at this year, what do you see from a success side for your group?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there's still a bit of an empty feeling because you go into the playoffs and you're not necessarily thinking about the fact that you just set out to be there. You're thinking about the opportunity that you have to win. I think when you do zoom out and reflect, it provides you a lot of opportunity to see all the growth that our group made. With so many different changes and guys in and out, I'm not sure it was a guarantee that to be there, and it feels like it was a big accomplishment for our group. I think we grew in multiple areas. Namely, we continue to grow together, became a better defensive team, and I think there's so much growth from the individual perspective that shows in the team side.
Going back to what you said about growing defensively, it seemed like this year all the numbers all around improved on that defensive side. What was kind of the key to the success keeping the puck out of the net this year?
I think that's the team job. Obviously it starts with your goaltending. They've got the final say, but I think when you get a group that's committed to accomplishing something together, a lot of the time you'll see the result of those numbers improving. And I think that seeing the growth of our team off the puck is, it's a reflection of the ambition that the group had, to be able to accomplish the goal of becoming a playoff team.
I know that, expectations were high and they're going to be even higher next year. So what's going to go into, going into not just the postseason, but making a deep run here in 2026, 27?
I think right now is a great time for reflection. There's, like I mentioned, there's plenty that we can celebrate and feel real good about. There's also opportunity for growth, and I'm doing the same thing, full audit on myself and coaching and our processes and if where I can be better, because I'm certain there's opportunity, and I think we can do the same thing from a roster perspective and from individuals on the development side, and how can we continue to uncover each stone to make sure that we're taking every opportunity to keep growing.
Looks like going into next year, it's going to be a younger team. A lot of guys that came in at the end of this year that have signed ELCs coming up, some extra prospects that you'll be getting. How do you take the young team and kind of hammer it in from the start, that this is the mission here?
I think, coaching wise, you start it. And I think that the locker room and the leadership, they drive it. And, I think that's going to be an important piece that the message gets echoed from within the room, but also feel really thankful, to have had younger teams in the past where we can have a good idea about what we need to focus on, and how we can help to insulate the kids and support them through the adjustment. But we also feel like we've got some good hockey players that are going to be ready to jump in and be able to help us out.
Ryan Carpenter, Roland McElvane, and Matthew Phillips. What has their veteran leadership done for this team this season? They well over 1,000 games in the league between them. What impact did they bring to the locker room all season long and the year before?
One of our cultural mantras is the brotherhood, and the whole idea is about uncommon bonds and trying to build relationships together that can impact us, of course, in the locker room, but then it makes things tighter on the ice. And I think that having guys leading that are such quality people and care about the group is a big thing. And I think that all three of those players you mentioned certainly have a great care for the group and the betterment of the team. And I think that when you have leaders thinking that way, it helps drive the group in the right direction.